Holla, what's up?
What's up, Anthony Hamilton? My celebrity life. GeHolla.
Shout out to Ge Holla, reaching 1 million listeners on his podcast, My Celebrity Life.
What's up, G Holla? This your boy Genuine. Shout out to you.
Wonderful, amazing director, you know what I'm saying? Entrepreneur, wonderful spirit in the universe, you know what I'm saying? She is a African American female who has been an aspiring director, actress, and screenwriter since her early teens. She's always been with the creative spirit with a strong passion for writing since 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the show, you know, the wonderful, the awesome, the amazing. You know what I'm saying? Brianka Williams. We just gonna call her Bree. What's happening?
Hi. Thank you for having me. Stamina, Georgia. Well, been here all my life. I love it out here. I mean, especially with like the film industry starting to blossom out here. So it's definitely the place to be. It's the place where everybody wants to be. That's why we got so much traffic in Atlanta, because everybody want to be here. But it's definitely a Black Hollywood out here. It's a great place for Black entrepreneurs. And I'm not saying that to get more people to come out here, but I mean, I love Atlanta. Atlanta is a great place to be. I just love us from afar.
That's right. That's right. When y'all get here, don't be going with those proper enunciations of Atlanta. Atlanta. That's what it is. Atlanta shout.
Atlanta, Georgia.
That's shorty a shout. Atlanta shout. Yeah, I appreciate you.
Facts, all that. Yeah. Oh, see, I like movies like Walk to Remember with Mandy Moore. I love Titanic. Titanic was like one of my favorite movies. American Dream with Michael Jackson, of course. Like that was my favorite. Whenever it came on TV, I used to watch the whole 6 hours. Like I'm a Michael Jackson fan. What's another movie? Oh, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. That's a classic. Pootie Tang is one of my favorite movies as well. So, and of course, the Love and Basketball and the Love Jones and all those movies, but yeah, so I have a wide variety of like different movies that I like. But my favorite genre is for sure psychological thrillers. But when I think of it, I'm like, I don't have like a favorite psychological thriller movie. It's like a lot of shows that I've watched that is like really, really good. But as far as those being my favorite movies, that's pretty much like my top 6 or 7 or however many I just named. That just made me think another one of my favorites is The Great Gatsby with Leonardo DiCaprio. That's a classic. I'm trying to think of some psychological thriller. Like I know it's a lot of shows, like especially like on Netflix. Like once I see it says thriller, I'm like already like in for it. But I can't name any off the top of my head like right now. One thing that I love about psychological thrillers is the fact that you can't predict how the ending is going to be. Like I hate when I watch a movie and like the first 15 minutes, I already know exactly what's going to happen from just everything that's transpired. So I like to be on the edge of my seat throughout the whole movie and to like be like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? Like it's a thrill for me. I guess that's why they call it a psychological thriller. Honestly, I love it. I just feel like it gives people the opportunity to showcase their talents and to build on something, because I was even talking to a friend earlier and I was thinking like, what were people doing before Tubi was created? And I'm like, oh, I guess they were like making DVDs and like selling them in the parking lot. But I feel like Tubi is like, it's like a seed. It allows you to plant a seed and you can just bloom in so many different ways because you can start, well, normally like people start off in Tubi and then they venture out to places like Peacock and Hulu and all these places. But I admire Tubi because it gives anybody an opportunity for people to see their talents. Now, I would rather people pull out a phone and make a movie than get on Chat GTP and make a movie, because honestly, I feel like that's kind of really what's coming in and kind of taking over the whole creative world, because just the fact that you can put in an idea in that app and then come up with a whole movie is just crazy to me. It's kind of like stepping on all the necks of every creative who actually has a passion for the arts and doing this because this is something that they love and something that God blessed them with the gifts to do. You know what I'm saying? Because now anybody can just make a movie. So for those who took the time, wrote a script, did casting, and had something to show and wanted to put it on Tubi, I admire them for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, that's what it's all about. Just trying to get your foot in the door and do what you got to do to get to where you want to be. So, oh my God, my first movie that I put together was called Unhappily Ever After. And I did that years and years ago. But after spending money on production, on editing, on a premiere, on the cast, spending time shooting the movie, all the money that and efforts that went into that, the editor told me that he lost the footage. So, and that was just the start of just like a domino effect of bullcrap when it came to just my efforts and just trying to do what needed to be done to get into this industry. That was the first brick wall that I hit. So, Tables Turn is actually the first movie that I've been able to like put together from beginning to end. Everything was done correctly. I think God was like, you know what? I put you through enough. You know what I'm saying? I put you through enough trials, enough tests. I'm like, I'm gonna let this one just go smoothly for you because I mean, Unhappily Ever After was the first, and it was two others that I tried to shoot last year that were also flops. So that's more money, more time, more effort, more people's time wasted. But yeah, here we are with finally a finished product that I'm extremely proud of. And honestly, I mean, I wouldn't take back all the adversities that I experienced along the way because I feel like everything was a lesson learned and it made me stronger in this industry. And being a female in a male dominated industry, you have to be stronger. You have to be wiser. You have to be 10 steps ahead. And I feel like everything that I've gone through has allowed me to become that. I'm a type of filmmaker that doesn't like to just dive into like the cliche topics of like romance and hood movies and stuff like that. Or if I do, and I'm not knocking anybody that does, but if I do, I want it to have like a deeper meaning to it. And so as far as like Tables Turn goes, I really just wanted to like touch more on like the things that are going on in the world today as far as like people in power that shouldn't be in power and they use their power for not for the greater good but for bad. Is also about like just the sex trafficking and just Black lives not mattering as much as they should to a lot of people. And so this movie Tables Turn, it's pretty much about Black boys and girls are coming up missing. One girl in particular, her name is Bria, she goes missing, but luckily her uncle is a detective. So he gets down to the bottom of it and he figures out like who's behind the sex ring, and him and a few other people, they come together and they devise this plan to not only get revenge, but to shine a light on the darkness that was transpiring in the town. And they do it in a civil way. And it's gonna be really, really, really dope. I really can't wait for people to see it. I've watched it a few times. You would think I'd probably get sick of it because it's like I've had to watch it so many times, go through so many edits, but the more I watch it, the more I fall in love with it because it's a really strong message and it was just put together so beautifully. So I'm just extremely excited for people to finally be able to see something to see my vision come to life. So it's really exciting.
Forsyth County ain't safe no more. Hell, probably never was.
Looking forward to doing business with you.
Yes, sir.
Now you know what you must do.
Yes, sir.
Has to be done today.
Are you sure you need to go in tonight?
Am I sure that I need money? Absolutely.
What's wrong?
It's Bria.
Did y'all hear about what happened to the McKinley family? Husband tortured, and his wife and father were shot to death.
Well, between us, I think the mayor has something to do with this.
Please tell me you had nothing to do with the McKinleys.
I will get notified as soon as she's been put in the system, sir.
What is taking so long? We've been waiting here for hours.
These cameras, I'm gonna need to see the surveillance.
Of course I will, but the police department already came and got him.
Wait, hold on, what?
Where is she? You know how this works. Where's my money?
They said the surveillance tapes were taken by somebody in this department. I mean, do you know anything about that?
No, but what I do know is I don't want you on this case.
Whoever did it, they came here looking for something. None of us are safe.
You may think it's unfortunate that we know who murdered our kids, but the truth is, we're the lucky ones.
I'm extremely sorry for what happened to your daughter. Just know that Sheriff Cooper and his team are doing everything in their power to find her.
The system was never meant to work for us. Just against us.
Tom, you have so much blood on your hands. It's gonna drown you one day if you don't stop while you still can.
Well, my daughter's 2. So I did bring my parents to the theater to watch the movie because I feel like the day of the premiere, they're probably not going to be able to enjoy it because my daughter is 2 and she likes to get into any and everything. And she goes with her own flow and we just got to kind of just go with it. But yeah, so she didn't really pay attention when I brought her to watch the movie, but my parents, they love it. They love it because the message is so deep and it's needed. I feel like as a filmmaker, I think it's our responsibility to shine light on things that are happening in our world and to do what we can to play our part to bring the community together and to kind of just like unionize us all. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when God gives us these talents, we're supposed to use it for the betterment of the community. And if you're not doing that, then it's like you're working against it. You know what I'm saying? And a time like this is like, I feel like us Black people, we really have to come together. And it's like, you got to play your part. So if you're a musical artist, you need to start making songs about people coming together. Like, we are the world. Where we need that of this generation. Like, where are these people? Where are these artists and these people that are using their talents to bring goodness, to the community? That's what we need more of, for sure. It's getting crazy out here. Like you can't even really talk to strangers no more because you don't even know if they got a napkin in their hand. It's just a very scary time that we are living in. People are scared to get in Ubers. You don't know if your Uber gonna turn on you. It's just crazy. It is a really crazy time to live in. We have to look over our shoulders in everything that we're doing now. It's crazy. And everybody keeps telling me that. And I'll keep being I know I need to get one, but it's I don't want it to get to a point where it's dang, I should have got one. So I know that's definitely on my to-do list. Just the way that the world is unfolding, you have to have some type of protection because you just never know when somebody just wants to act a plum fool anymore. It's just they just out here just snapping on everybody. The tables turned. The premiere is going to be this Saturday. It's going to be a night to remember. It's a one-time opportunity to see Tables Turn on the big screen before it hits the streaming sites. If you want to see a movie that was well put together with a great cast, great crew, a great message, you do not want to miss this. And it's also a red carpet event. So, you know what I'm saying? If you've been looking for a reason to get dressed up and look good, look your best, step out for the night, Tables Turned movie premiere is the place to be. And if you cannot make it on Saturday, it will be streaming very soon. So just follow me on Brilly Vision Productions on Instagram or Brilly Wonka on Instagram, and I will have all the updates on there. I actually just signed with a distribution last night, so I'm excited about that. So the process has started. So we will be having it streaming very soon. So you guys just stay tuned. This is just the beginning. Now that I got this ball rolling, just know that y'all are going to eventually just get sick of me because I'm gonna be having movies coming out once every 3 months now that I done got this party started. So just be on the lookout for Bianca Williams because I'm coming. And I'm coming strong, baby.